Welcome to your first Whitehouse Classified of the Year. In an effort to get with the times with our new Whitehouse Twitter account, we're also going multimedia by doing video announcements on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, depending on our availability. Just to give you a little update about what's happening in the Whitehouse cohort, we have 7 new 2011s who are joining us. Very exciting. We've spent the last 3 weeks and the first 8 weeks kickoff with our 2011s and the last 2 days with our 2010s. Getting ready with our foundational tools, our big goals, our long-term plans, unit assessments, independent reading enrichment plans, etc. Don't forget 2010s, your foundational tools are due this Saturday. To get us started, I'd like to introduce you to my co-hosts and cabinet members.
I'm Kate Clinton, Secretary of State.
And I'm Lucy Duncan, Secretary of Education.
And I am El Presidente, Emily Obama. Ladies, let's get started.
Shall we? Well, first and perhaps most importantly for you stressed out teachers would be Whitehouse Trivia on August 31st. That's a Wednesday, hump day in the middle of your first full week of teaching. It'll be at Revolution Pizza, which is in the Noda neighborhood of Charlotte for you new Corps members, probably the funkiest. You need to RSVP to El Presidente, Emily, by August 29th so that she can reserve a table large enough for the White House. Don't worry if you're not good. I'm not very good, even though I've been touring all around the world. You can drink a nice, fine beer with me in the corner. Thank you.
And if you are really good and competitive in general, you can come sit by me and be sure to sign your DVRs to auto-record Jeopardy this week because it's the team tournament and will be some great practice. Next, White House members, if you have any questions about upcoming assignments, things that are due to Emily, Emily's love life, anything in general, please come to Amelie's for Oval Office Hours, which will be held this Sunday, August 21st from 6:30 to 9 p.m.
Miss Duncan, do I need to sign up for that?
Oh no, of course not, Kate. Just come on by. Buy your PD and buy your MTLD and macaroon and have a great time.
Wonderful. Well, next up is a very important announcement that was very applicable to me until just a moment ago. Your first 8-week conversations, you need to sign up for them now. Pause the video, because if you are on the internet watching this or reading this, you know that it's time for you to go on lowcalendar.com, Casey and Blair, and sign up for your conversation with the president. She really needs to speak with you.
Hillary.
Now, I noticed.
Yeah.
It appears that there was a name that was just scratched out. It appears to be your name.
It in fact was mine. I was, until I walked in the door for this very important meeting, until I strolled into the Oval Office, I had somehow forgotten, what with my recent tour Asia, that I also needed to sign up for a conversation with Miss Obama. So your name can be crossed out 3 times as soon as you log on. Thank you.
Finally, and your last thing in this White House Classified that is due to Emily, as soon as you find out your room/trailer number and your schedule, send it to Emily. This is due by August 24th, any way necessary, preferably by email or OWL. That's due by August 24th. Or as soon as you get it. Send it in, folks.
Great. And finally, the matter is at hand. Diagnostics. Many of you, hopefully all of you at this point, have received either through the first 8 weeks kickoff or by snail mail a copy of the appropriate reading Gates-McGinnity diagnostic to use in your classroom. If you haven't received this diagnostic, please stop by the Teach for America office. You'll notice an enormous sign indicating where these diagnostics are waiting for you, as well as the appropriate grade level you should be picking. If you have questions about how to use or administer this diagnostic, please contact me or any of my people for information. As well, you should plan to give this diagnostic by September 10th for your students. You'll notice that on the email, there's a tracker attached for your use. Finally, you'll also notice that we have our writing diagnostics. The first thing you'll need to do is select a prompt. Look to the bottom of your email for directions on how to select such a prompt. You also want to check out the attached rubrics. We have both an essay rubric and a paragraph rubric for your use in your classrooms. If you're sitting there stressing and saying, Emily, I don't really feel comfortable assessing student writing at this point, or Mrs. President, I don't really understand what it means to use a rubric, no fear. You can save your writing diagnostics to be graded in our first learning team, where we'll be working with our grade group collaboratives, grading and assessing our students' writing. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And finally, we're going to get to meet one of our new 2011 Whitehouse Corps members. Give our dear friend a round of applause.